Well, 2025 is shaping up to be a massive year for Cedar Point. First of all, we got the reopening of Top Thrill 2, and then after that we got Sirens Curse, the first tilt coaster in North America, and possibly the most controversial coaster of the year. We have finally seen the first test run on Sirens Curse, but unfortunately the internet has, well, mixed opinions. You can already find a lot of comments on this highly anticipated coaster, and many people are saying it looks quite slow. Well, many people are saying this isn't really what I expected, and many say that Sirens Curse looks underwhelming, especially in terms of pacing, and the ride appears to crawl through certain sections in this early test footage. But should we be worried? Let's break it down. And now, first of all, as always, we have to keep in mind test runs aren't really done at full speed. Trains run slower at first to ensure all systems work safely. Even Steel Vengeance looks sluggish before opening. This is just a standard in the industry. Well, when I looked at this first test run, I actually didn't think that Sirens Curse looked slow. That big second element with the airtime hill and twisted drop really looks awesome to me, with a lot of ejector airtime in the front row and also a decent amount of whip in the back row. But now I can see the point. The roller coaster really looks like it is crawling through the layout in the end. Now let's talk about another reason for why people could be disappointed in this first test run. And I think the main reason right here could be expectations, because we know this roller coaster is going to be located in Cedar Point. It is not a typical amusement park. This is known for being the coaster capital in the world, and that also means the expectations for roller coasters are pretty high in this park. And Cedar Point is already filled with world-class roller coasters such as Millennium Force, Steel Vengeance, Maverick, and so on and so on. And hear me out right now, I think the expectations for this roller coaster were too high, and that just leads me to thinking, well, Sirens Curse could have been a better pick for another park. I also think the reason for building Sirens Curse at Cedar Point were perhaps that I'm sorry because of Top Thrill 2, and that amazing triple launch coaster is now working most of the time. And now I want to talk about some realistic expectations for Sirens Curse, because I got some info right here, and it's overall just lovely to see that the Vekoma Next Gen rides are finally coming over to North America, and you people over there in the States have been excluded a bit from these Next Gen Vekoma coasters. Well, since 2016 we have actually received some awesome Vekoma Next Gen thrill rides over here in Europe and Asia, and I've actually ridden all those Vekoma Next Gen thrill coasters in Europe. In terms of overall ride experience, I can say these coasters are awesome and great, but not the world's best. So you can't really expect Sirens Curse to crack your top 10 list if you are a roller coaster enthusiast. But on the other side, that tilt coaster track really looks scary, so it's gonna add a bit to the ride experience. The only coaster you have to pray that Sirens Curse really doesn't feel like is Phoenix at Forbes Summerland back in my home country. When Phoenix was revealed back in 2021, everyone thought that this coaster was going to be the next leg coaster. Well, Phoenix is still a great ride with awesome pacing, but the forces aren't really there. You have some great whippy inversions, but the airtime moments are mostly a bit of floater, almost nothing, and some ejector moments. What I'm trying to say is that Phoenix is family thrill. But now, to save your tears right here, I think the intensity of Sirens Curse is going to be a toned down version of leg coaster Legendia, and I can with confidence still say that Sirens Curse is going to be one of the top tier Vekoma Next Gen coasters right here. You are still going to experience a few ejector pops right here, but mostly floater airtime pops and whippy inversions. Now remember, Cedar Point already has these strong airtime moments on Steel Vengeance, and also on Magnum XL 200, the classic hypercoaster. And that's why I still think that Sirens Curse could deliver a top 5 ride experience at Cedar Point for some people. Now I really want to know your thoughts in the comments below about Sirens Curse. Does it look slow, or is it a great coaster? We don't know yet. If you really like roller coaster and theme park videos, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And now at the end of the day, I'm always gonna say bye bye.